Hello, my name is Nicholas Grant. This is for CSC 230 Internet of Things Lab 4.1 with the M5Core2 IMU Sensor. Let's get started. So on the left side of the screen here, you'll see my ring code. I've taken this code from the sketch, which is on the right here with the MPU 6886 IDE examples. Was given to us in part one of the assignment and kind of labeled out how it works and how to do things. So, for example, as you can see over here with the float ACX and ACCY and ACC0, that's the acceleration, and those where I got most of those gyros. The same with the pitch and yaw and the temperature. So it's kind of like a lot of copy, redo, and then a little bit of revision to make it look nice personally, just how I like it. So I'm gonna quickly just go scroll a little bit here as I'm talking to kind of so you can show, just pause, show, read the code, all that. But I'm gonna go over the three parts of this demonstration. So there's part one, part two, and part three. Part one is mainly just understanding and explaining how what values are what. So what direction is X and Y and Z, and how can we record that? That is part two, where we developed new additional variables, max X, Y, and Z, along with the acceleration vector. As simple math, as you can see right here, mag. Right here is where we got the vector magnitude, so just a squared plus, well, x squared plus y squared plus z squared, effectively. So that is how I got that. Max value is if record max value if it's not before, and then delay it so when it repeats in the update loop, if it receives a new higher x value, record it. So that is part two. And then part three was drop detection. So if it detected a 10 centimeter drop or more, flash it red and white 5 times, and there's a reset button in the bottom left to reset the max values given in part two, and reset the display for the black and white receiving, so for the drop test. So let's go over that real quick. So on my M5, I'm going to turn off and turn on again. Here's the reset. Make sure it's all good. Okay, there we go. Let's turn this on. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. So there we go. As you can see on this left side here, my bad, on this left side here, this is recording the X, Y, and Z. Below that is the pitch, roll, yaw, and temp. So, and the vector mags, kind of the fourth line at the very bottom right there. So as you go more left, when you get to these parentheses, it's recording the max. So max are recorded here, and then this is just when it kind of flashes, it's just redoing it, re-getting new values. Down in the middle here, that's the pitch and yaw, the other values I was giving in the example. And then this is kind of like a little instruction to say that if you press this button left here, it resets the max values here. So let's show and demonstrate how that works. So right now, I know it's kind of hard, it may be hard to see, but on that far right side, it should be like a 0, 1, and 1, nothing too crazy. So let's change that by giving some acceleration. So I'm going to go my left fast enough, and as you can see, the values on the right side change. Now they're negative, with X being that very top one being -8 and the bottom one being -2, because that wasn't perfectly straight. But now that I've determined that going left with the type C input going left as well, yeah, this is my x-axis, this will be my y-axis according to that, then this will be my z. So that is technically the first part of that assignment over. Moving on to part two, I have just demonstrated the max values to prove that. So I have shown off that it can record max values on X, Y, and Z axis, along with vector mag, with being at the very bottom on the fourth line. So on your own, you see that bottom line being vector mag, which is adding up all the vectors, all the three axes. So that's part two. The show, I can actually reset it. So let's hit that. Oops. Yep, there we go. And yeah, so that -8 and the -4 is gone. So it's at 0 again. So there we go. Now part three is the drop test. So 10 centimeters. I'm gonna drop the device. Okay. There we go. It is flashing red. So when I drop it, it is flashing red and white. And then yeah, I can hit the reset button. So That is it though. But that is the lab 4.1. Other than that, sweet. Thank you.